Nintendo just gave the world a pre-E3 surprise with the announcement that New Super Mario Bros. 2 is coming to the 3DS. And along with that news came a handful of screenshots. Join us as we take a closer look at these screens to uncover every secret they have to offer. We're very likely looking at the very first world of New Super Mario Bros. 2. You can tell because it looks almost identical to the first level of New Super Mario Bros., which itself was inspired by the first level of the original Super Mario Bros. Almost everything is the same. The castle in the background, the dome-shaped mountains, the similar block placement, and even the poor Goomba that's all alone. But it's what's different that's more interesting. Now, you probably don't need us to notice that Raccoon Mario is back, which is the first time this power-up has been seen since Super Mario Bros. 3, way back in 1990. And no, the non-flying raccoon suit in Super Mario 3D Land doesn't count.
Mamma mia!
And we know he isn't just posing because of this little baby right here, the P-meter. For you younger viewers, here's how it worked in Mario 3. After grabbing Super Leaf to turn into Raccoon Mario, you could build up power by running around, and if you managed to run uninterrupted for long enough, it would start beeping, indicating you're a go for takeoff. Of course, you could only fly for a short period of time before having to redo the process if you wanted to continue your flight. Yep, not even Mario can avoid layovers. So we're pretty sure that flying in New Super Mario Bros. 2 will behave much the same. But there has been one slight tweak to the P-meter itself. The P icon has been changed to look like the P-wing item, also from Mario 3. This likely means that the P-wing is in fact back in some form. Now whether it lets you fly at will, as in Mario 3, or simply lets you skip to the end of the level, like in Super Mario 3D Land, remains to be seen, but we'd wager on the former. And that's not all this game has in common with Mario 3. Check out this block right here with the bolts holding it together. Yep, it looks just like you remember, which makes us wonder if the white block trick is going to return as well. You know, the one where you crouch on the white block for 5 seconds to drop behind the scenery to find a secret Toad house? We can only hope. Okay, so we already mentioned that Peach's castle is in the background, but it also suggests that the story is just like the first game. Basically, Peach got herself kidnapped again, and Mario needs to rescue her, again. Big surprise, I know. Now, it is possible Nintendo's trying to trick us, but let's face it, probably not. Okay, I'm done with that screenshot. On to the next one. Unfortunately, the screenshot doesn't reveal a ton, but the spiderwebs are new. It appears that they'll function similar to the fences you could climb in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. As for the spiders, they seem to be related to the scuttlebugs from the original New Super Mario Bros. Besides the fact that this image confirms there's a forest world of some kind in New Super Mario Bros. 2, it really doesn't tell us much else. So on to picture number 3. Well, now we know there's a snow forest level 2, and obviously pipes, piranha plants, and Koopa Troopers are all back, so nothing terribly surprising there. The level does look a little bit more festive than most Mario games though, and the sparkly effects are a nice touch. What is odd, however, is that every enemy on screen is colored yellow. Now we've seen yellow Koopa Troopers before, but I don't think we've seen yellow piranha plants. Perhaps they have special abilities, or are resistant to certain attacks. Let's move on to the final picture. This picture is the most mysterious one of them all, and might be hinting at a couple things. First and foremost is the gold-colored Mario. Is this a new power-up, like a gold version of Metal Mario? Or maybe Mario just has a star, and he got caught during one of the many color Z flashes? It's hard to say, but I think there's a strong chance it's a new power-up. But the second item suggests something much greater. Now, it's hard to tell from the picture, but do you see how the larger bricks almost appear to be in front of the smaller bricks that the Koopa Troopers are on? What if Mario can actually jump between these layers, the foreground and the background? The idea isn't without precedent, as Nintendo has already explored a similar concept on another 3D system of theirs with Wario Land and Virtual Boy. Of course, it could just be an optical illusion. After all, the large and small bricks are lined up pretty much perfectly, suggesting they're on the same layer. But check out that background. Almost looks like those platforms are made to be stepped on. And what are those little yellow things off to the right? They almost look like question blocks far off in the distance. Or maybe we're just looking too deeply into things. Alright, and that wraps it up for our screenshot analysis. Clearly there are many mysteries left to be solved, but hopefully we've enlightened you to some of the possibilities. Let us know by posting in the comments if there's anything we missed, or give us your ideas as to what you want to see in New Super Mario Bros. 2. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye on GameXplain.com for more on New Super Mario Bros. 2.